So what drew me to this story, Darby and the Dead, was the way the supernatural component was just a great metaphor for loss in any way, loss of a person or loss of a relationship, or some sort of way that we can become isolated because of difficulties. And in this case, it's the friendship with Capri that helps transform this into a place to connect and a way to become actually stronger through the difficult things that we get through in life, which I think is an awesome message. And just humor as a healing way to deal with the pain of being in high school, or just feeling like you're different, or any of that. I think it's such a great way to navigate it. Yeah, the relationship between Darby and Capri is the whole movie, and it really is this journey of this friendship that was fractured when they were young, and they've grown apart, and there's this judgment, but underneath that is this hurt and insecure feeling that each felt like they lost the other or were abandoned by the other, and that in a way, they push each other and almost switch places in the movie, and get to see from the other side some things that they didn't realize. And so yeah, I think that it's, yeah, and just they play off each other so well in that classic comedy duo. The Riel's kind of playing more the straight man, and Ali's just pushing this, pushing this agenda, but is, really funny and selfish, but also really honest, and just says the things that, you're not supposed to say, maybe. And so it's just a great foil for each other through the movie. So the cast for Darby and the Dead is a phenomenal combination of young cast that's, close to the age of the high school students that they're portraying, but they're all seasoned actors. For the most part, they've been working for a long time, since they were young, and so the professionalism and their skill at their craft is really high, but their willingness to try stuff, and even try stuff that might not work, and it's just a great combination to have that skill level at that age, and that openness to try stuff, and to really be collaborative on the way we approached their characters. And then it was also fun to just have a inclusive cast, and I think just to play with all the different ways, in particular Piper's character, it was fun to decide together whether her character would be out as trans or not, and have it feel as organic and humorous as possible, and not a huge talking point of the story, just sort of one small part. I think it would be great if people took away from the film that maybe the difficult things that happened in their lives could be assets to them, could be a way of connecting, could be ways, that they could recognize their strengths coming out of it. And maybe that all the people that we think we know, that we're looking at from across the room, metaphorically or literally, we don't. And maybe if we get more time interacting with people different than ourselves, it could break down perhaps a little bit of this projection, and maybe a little more empathy. It's a very high goal, but one can hope.